Hi, once again, it's Pete from thedrinker.co.uk, bringing you my picks of all the UK supermarkets in the summer going into the autumn of 2023 and reviewing all of the supermarkets. And in this one, not really a supermarket, it's Majestic. Now, don't think that just because Majestic are a wine retailer and wine alone that it's all really top end stuff. You'll see in this vid and in my previous Majestic vids, they do some great wines in the sort of more affordable end of the market, and none of the wines in any of these films cost more than £10. So these are my 6 under a tenner picks from Majestic this season. And we are going to kick off with a Tempranillo from northern Spain. This is El Aviador. It's 13.5%. So Tempranillo is the grape variety that's predominantly most in Rioja. And Rioja's kind of very close to this region where this wine comes from. And it's a lovely brambly, blackberry, black cherry kind of nose to it. Yeah, there's some black pepper spice in there too. Yeah, it's beautiful and luscious and not tannic or angular in the slightest, and actually not as oaky as Rioja. So if it was going to be a Rioja, it would be a very modern style, very fruit driven, very light, very drinkable. 13.5%. That has got to be, oh, did I say £5.99? Got to be on your barbecue list this summer. Super wine. Okay, so next up. We're at Majestic. They have wines that are always really difficult to pronounce. This is La Garnacha Salvaje de Moncayo. How about that? Again, it comes from northern Spain. La Garnacha, so it's Garnache or Grenache rather, from northern Spain. It's £8.99, which is a little more expensive in this list. And you can smell why. It's kind of earthy and it's got a lovely sort of wet hot to tarmac with rain on it, petrichor kind of smell. There's some tobacco leaf, but also underneath that there's some lovely sort of hint of strawberry and red fruit. This is 14.5%, this wine. Oh mate, you could drink that all day. It's one to be savoured. It's got some structure to it, so there's a little bit of tannin in there, but it's generous with the fruit and high in the acidity. It makes a great food wine, and it's quite a hot finish, so you can tell there's a little bit of alcohol. Did I say it's 14.5% at £8.99? I think the bottle looks great. That's sort of a little special occasion wine. I think that's super. There's a really lovely red fruit character to it, and I always associate higher alcohol wine with a kind of dark fruit, and so that's sort of playing with my mind a little bit. Beautiful wine, tobacco leaf, tarmac, cherry, lovely stuff, good stuff. There we are. Majestic really do know their stuff. This is Krasno, Pinot Bianco, comes from Slovenia. Now Slovenia is northwest of Italy, not northeast of Italy, apologies. And up there you've got the Alpine influence, so it's higher. And you've also got this lovely maritime climate from the Adriatic. So you're going to get slower growing grapes. And slower growing grapes means more complexity. So this is Pinot Bianco. And it's a lovely, beautiful pale wine. And it's got a lovely lemon nose, a little bit of lime peel in there. Yeah, and that lemon carries on. It's fresh with acidity. But also there's something underneath. It's there's like a minerality. There's a little bit of sucking a pebble to it. So there you go, £7.99's worth Pinot Bianco from Slovenia. Find out about the wine. That's 13.5%, so it's a little bit higher on the alcohol than you sometimes get with the white wines. Okay, and here we are. It's another really difficult one to pronounce. Adega de Pegoes. Adega de Pegoes. It's Portuguese. It comes from about 2/3 of the way down Portugal on the, I want to say, Setúbal Peninsula. So if you have a look at the map of Portugal, it's about 2/3 of the way down there on the coast, and it's slightly darker in colour. And I'm thinking it's because it's been oaked. And it's been oaked. So you can smell some lovely coconutty, vanilla-y notes to it. I think it's quite a nice use of oak. Some people are really averse to it, but I think this is lovely. This is £7.99, remember. So it's lovely. Yeah, there is that beautiful honeysuckle and lemon. And then there's acacia. Yeah, it's a beautiful... And vanilla. And vanilla on the nose, yeah. Oh, that's lovely. It's fuller bodied and fresher, and it coats your mouth really nicely. It's creamy. There's some petals in there, some white flowers. That's a lot of wine for $7.99. If you're not averse to a bit of oak like me, that's a super, super wine. So get yourself some of that Portuguese Adega de Pegoes. There we are. I don't know what the grape varieties are. Apologies. I shall find out, and I'll put it in the box down below. Next up, we have got another interesting pronunciation. Forgive my Italian. Chiaretto de Bardolino. Chiaretto de Bardolino. It's rosé. Pasqua is the producer. $7.99, and it is a beautiful pink wine. It's made from, again, it's northeastern Italy in Veneto, and it's made with a grape called Corvina. So hopefully, there's a lot of Pinot Grigio up there, and you get Pinot Grigio blushes, so hopefully this will be a sort of slightly refreshing alternative to that. And it has got a beautiful sort of red currant, almost rose petal nose to it. And it's fresh and beautiful acidity and light and pretty. It's $7.99. It's 12% in alcohol. Chiaretto di Bardolino. I think that's a super, super wine. I think it's quite a stylish looking bottle. And I think for $7.99 you could do a lot worse for your patio rosé. Last of all, we have got Majestic's Fizzy and Juicy. In the last film, I think my fizz was Majestic's Fizzy and Fruity, which I think is the white version of this. Again, comes from Veneto in North... God, I'm going to get rubbish on zero in geography. Northeastern Italy. $4.99. $4.99 for your fizz. So it's beautifully sparkling and light and pale. It's a lovely pink colour. And pretty neutral on the nose, but there is some white pepper and some red berries on the nose. And it's fizzy and juicy. Fizzy and juicy, that's what you want for $4.99. Perfectly lovely fizz. Sometimes I think I'm being insulting when I describe a wine as perfectly acceptable. $4.99, I think that's more than acceptable. There's a beautiful, beautiful fizz for your money. Get yourself down to Majestic and buy lots. So do remember, these are all Mix Six prices. Majestic staff are wonderful. They really know their business. They're lovely, lovely people. Majestic buyers do great, great work, as you'll find if you taste any of these wines. Do go in there. Do be brave. Be brave. You shouldn't be brave to go and shop, but do go in there and talk to them, because they're really, really helpful. So I'm Pete Turner. I'm on thedrinker.co.uk. You can check out all my reviews on the website. We're also on TikTok. Search @Drinkersite for my 1-minute wine reviews. Give us a like, share and follow. Bookmark some of these, because then when you're in Majestic, you'll know what you're looking for. And enjoy your wine. Cheers.